Hey guys, before we start the whole show and everything, I just wanted to put this little disclaimer at the beginning. One of the actors in this film's name is Sean. I almost did it again.
Oof.
Sean Astin is his name, and literally the entire episode I called him Sean Austin.
I mean, I think Austin's better than Aston.
But that's his name though.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you shouldn't have pronounced it wrong.
Oh.
Big dum-dum.
So I'm sorry to all you Sean Astin fans out there.
Aston.
But I mispronounced his name this whole episode. I think I only said it like 5 times, so just...
Nothing.
But it's too late to fix it now. Anyway, let's do the show.
Woo!
Welcome back.
Hello.
Or first time if it's your first time.
Welcome.
To One Holiday at a Time. It's a podcast where we study the weird world of holiday-themed movies and TV specials.
Happy holidays, guys. My name's Adela.
And I'm Alex.
Hello, Alex.
Hello, Adela. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
And happy holidays to you, listener. Yep.
That's the intro.
That's the intro. We did it.
Wow.
So let's talk about this movie.
What did we watch?
We watched The Naughty List.
Oh.
Yeah, we watched The Naughty List. Let's tell do you remember the story of how we got this movie?
No.
Oh, because, I mean, it's not that exciting of a story.
I was going to ask you anyway.
Well, anyway, it was at a Big Lots, which is just like I don't even know.
It's like a
what Big Lots
shitty
is.
department store?
Yeah, but like everything's discounted all the time.
Well, don't department stores discount everything?
Not
Or-
really.
No, it's
It's like a discount store.
It's like a thrift store that's not used.
It's like if the dollar store was like more expensive. If it was like the
Family Dollar. That's
if it was
what
like
it's
the
like.
$10 store.
Like it's like Family Dollar.
Yeah, it's weird though, because it's like a thrift store mixed with like a dollar store mixed with like
Like a
just a regular
discount
store.
bread store.
Yeah, but then they also have like you can get a credit card there, and they have like furniture.
I think my mom has a credit
Big
card
Lots
there.
is super weird, guys.
I like it though.
I like Big Lots. They're really weird, and they're confusing to me. Their whole system that they have, but. We used to go there sometimes because it was right next to this Goodwill that we used to live by, but we don't live there anymore.
I don't think there's even a Big Lots around us anymore.
I don't think so. I think that's the only one I've seen.
There used to be one at the Fiesta Mall, but I think it might have gotten closed.
Like everything around there's closed.
I know.
But yeah, so we used to go to Big Lots because we used to go to Goodwill a lot, and we were like, we might as well go to Big Lots. And they have like these like towers of DVDs there that are just like $5 DVDs for like movies that were popular like 10 years ago.
They're very bad movies.
Yeah, just like, well, there's some good ones, but they're just like very old movies.
Yeah.
And like I either own this on DVD already or own it on Blu-ray, or I don't want to buy it because it's been so long. But then they also have like weird movies there, and this was one of them, and I like just buying like weird movies that look bad.
It was bad.
Oh yeah. But like I'm pretty sure this was one of those movies that I just like bought at Big Lots because it looked very bad, and it was. And but I'm glad we've had it for like 2 years and never watched
it. I don't even remember owning it.
Yeah, but I bought it because it has like popular actors playing all the voices. It's super weird,
Yeah.
and I don't know why. Also, in like the trailers at the beginning of this DVD, they showed some more movies that they've made. I actually researched this production company, and they've like all those trailers that they showed at the beginning. They showed like three holiday themed movie trailers that are just like the same thing as this movie, just like weird animation.
Yeah.
And like starring like famous people for some reason.
It's like the Rudolph and Jack the Frosty the Snowman.
No, but it's not because these are so bad.
Those are bad too.
No, they're not.
I haven't seen like
They're
any
alright.
of them, so.
But yeah, so they showed the 3 trailers, and I looked into this production company. They're called Kickstart Productions. not Kickstarter.
I thought maybe it was like a Kickstarter.
Nope,
thing.
Kickstart
Okay,
Productions. Apparently they make a lot of like cartoon, like I wouldn't say they're popular cartoons, but like cartoons that I'm sure people watch.
What's
Just like they
one
make
of them?
the most recent like Transformers something bots
Really?
cartoon. They make that, yeah. They make some like X-Men cartoon called Wolverine and the X-Men. And then they also apparently produced this like I think it's still going on actually, like a popular show called Preacher on AMC that I've actually heard of before.
Never heard of that.
It looks nothing like this, obviously. It's like an AMC like intense drama show, but they produced that apparently. But then they also have produced these 4 terrible holiday themed movies for some reason. The trailers we saw, we're definitely gonna watch all these movies.
Do you think they sell
right?
them in a pack? I feel like
Probably
we could buy them in like a 4-pack.
In like a 4-pack, yeah.
do
But
it.
we're definitely
Yeah,
watching all of these movies. So I just want to go run down the list just to tell you what they showed us. It was the first one was A Monstrous Holiday.
Yep.
About some kid who like finds a Frankenstein's monster.
They're gonna trade places.
Yep, he's gonna help him win the science fair or something.
And then he's gonna help him play football.
Yep. And then the other one, Dear Dracula, which is just like Dracula's real, and there's some kid who's a big fan of Dracula.
But the kids aren't scared of Dracula anymore. He's so
no.
old.
You're too old to be trick-or-treating. And then the last one was called Abominable Christmas, which was about like this family of abominable snowmen and some lady who's trying to like kill them.
Played by Jane Lynch, by the way.
Played by Jane Lynch. I don't know what's going on, but we're definitely gonna watch those movies because they look perfect.
Perfect.
But this movie has a lot of famous people in it. Actually, like almost all the people who do voices are like pretty like decent actors that have been in a lot of stuff.
I only recognize Drake Bell.
Yeah. So there's like 5 main build like cast members on it, and then I think there was a 6th one in the credits that was just like some dude who does various voices or something like that. But yeah, so the 2 main characters, Winter and Snowflake, are played by Drake Bell and Sean Austin. Drake Bell, obviously from like Drake and Josh. Sean Austin, he played Sam in the Lord of the Rings movies, and he played the one of the main characters in Encino Man. If you've ever seen that, he's like he's been in like a bunch of old like 80s movies and the Lord of the Rings and stuff. He's a popular guy. Santa is played by this guy named Kyle Chandler, who's in like a lot of big budget like dramas and stuff like that. He was in Manchester by the Sea.
Oh, which one was he?
He played I think it was the main character's brother or something. I don't remember. He was in it.
I feel like I remember.
Yeah. Here, I'll show you a picture. You'll probably recognize him.
Oh, that guy.
That guy. He played Santa, and half of his lines were just like, ho, ho, ho. And then we got Naya Rivera plays Sparkle, the reindeer. She was... What was her name? Santana from Glee.
Oh, how did I not recognize that?
I don't know. And then Tinsel is played by Matthew Lillard, who plays Shaggy in the live-action Scooby-Doo movies.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so like all these people are pretty popular actors, and it's super weird that they're in this movie. Anyway, let's start on the movie.
Let's do this.
So it starts with like overhead shot of the North Pole, like town that's always in like Christmas movies about elves. They just like live in a town around the North Pole. And there's like some song playing about how the elves love working and love making those toys.
I could not understand a word in that song.
It was like so quiet. It was so quiet playing. Also, I want to talk about the animation because it's very bad and very lazy. It's like the laziest animation I've ever seen. And then like at some points in the movie, the like frame rate got really weird with the animation.
You'd think with all those recycled scenes, they'd be able to have good scenes.
And the elves are just like walking real slow.
The elves walk so slow. They walk almost as slow as you.
Also, whatever. But also the elves. Literally every single elf in this movie, other than like the main character elves, are all the same. All the male ones are. I'm not saying they look similar. They are the same animation model. The males are the same animation model, and the females are the same animation model.
Not even minor differences.
No,
they're literally
it's exactly.
the same.
And there's like crowd shots sometimes, and you can tell they're the exact same thing.
They didn't even try to hide it. It's that classic cartoon thing where they make the main characters different and everybody else the same.
But like even worse because they are literally the same. But so we're seeing like montages of these elves that all look the same, making like toys and stuff. Blah, typical Christmas stuff, right? Santa's going around. He's making sure everybody's doing their jobs. This is where I started to notice the elves look the same, because he was like, "Hey, you fixing the sleigh? Good job, boy. Oh, you doing the tree?" And then I was like, "Is this the same guy he's talking to the whole time?" Yeah, dang, he's just doing everything apparently.
He's walking with a robot.
Oh, yeah, he's walking with the robot. He asks if the robot has checked the naughty list for him. Apparently,
I thought Santa was supposed to check the list.
Apparently, this robot whose name is Tinsel.
Yeah.
This robot named Tinsel, played by Matthew Lillard, he's just Santa's like secretary or something. Just does.
At this point in the movie, since the robot was checking the list, he's checking it twice. I thought that it was going to go in a completely different direction.
Did you think like the robot was going to turn evil?
I just thought he was going to mess up.
Oh, I was thinking if I wanted to make this movie and make it more exciting, the robot would have turned evil or something and tried to take over Christmas.
I thought
that's what I was expecting.
Like at first, I thought the robot was just going to mess up and like mix up the list. And then when he like went over to the empty boxes and like really creepily was like, "Who's supposed to be doing this?"
And then he was like creepily like, "We're gonna send you to the mines," and I was like, "He's gonna be evil," but he wasn't. He wasn't evil at all.
He's just a robot.
He's just a robot. Robot calls it like Christmas 2.0. I guess he's got like a program that automatically checks if kids are being naughty and stuff like that.
Real time.
Yeah. So just like really just takes away all of Santa's job. Santa just gets to like sit around on his ass all day.
Classic big shot CEO.
Yeah, he doesn't even have to watch over the kids while they're sleeping, you know? Come on, Santa. What happened to the hard-working North Polian you used to be, huh?
Machines making them lazy.
Seriously, ugh. Just all this outsourcing, you know. Insourcing to robots. But then we cut over to these two elves who are just like having a snowball fight, being slackers, not doing their job.
Looking different than everyone else.
Yep, look completely different, have completely different hairstyles than everybody else.
Not even just like slightly different.
They're so different. You can definitely tell that they are not like these other elves. One of them like is literally just shooting a bunch of snow out of a cannon towards the other one, which would like at such a force that it would like he'd definitely die.
Okay,
from
but
that.
like I feel like Arizona snow that I've seen is different than snow that would probably be at the North Pole. I feel like maybe snow actually is fluffy and not just weird ice.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, have you seen real snow? Have you been up to like Flagstaff and during the winter?
Payson, but it was like I don't know.
Not like real snow.
Yeah.
I was in Flagstaff like 1 year, but I was like really young. That was the only time I ever saw like real snow.
Let's go see some real snow.
Yeah. But yeah, so they're just having a snowball fight. Oh, here's another thing too. One of the elves. We're introduced to the two elves. I guess they're brothers.
Yeah.
One of them is named Winter, and the other one is named Snowflake.
Duh.
You know, typical elf names. Just like the two most generic Christmas things.
I mean, they all had generic Christmas names
true.
when he was going over the names.
Tinsel and Sparkle. That was
the other
reindeer's name.
Cedar?
Yeah, just like generic Christmas names. And then this elf is just like Snowflake, who is like he's the wimpy one who always wants to play by the rules.
He's like the little brother.
Yeah, and Winter's like the older brother who's always like getting into trouble and stuff like that. Winter is played by Sean Austin, and Snowflake is played by Drake Bell. I thought it was the opposite at the beginning because Winter it like looks like Drake Bell, and Snowflake kind of looks like Sean Austin. But nope, they're played by the opposite people, which was super confusing to me because their voices were kind of similar.
It took me forever to tell the difference between the two. I could not figure out which one was Drake Bell.
But yeah, so at this point, there's like candy canes growing out of the ground and stuff, and they like bring up the fact that like, Snowflake is allergic to candy canes, and I thought that was gonna like come up at some point in the movie and be like a plot point. If this was like a good movie, that would have happened.
It's a 45-minute movie. They don't have time for everything.
45 minutes long for some reason. They could have added like 10 minutes and like made it way better.
You were already complaining at the 37-minute mark.
Well, it's because this movie was terrible, and they didn't bring back the plot about him being allergic to candy canes, and they didn't make the robot evil. They could have made this movie so much better. But no, it was just super boring and lame.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's just allergic to candy canes. That's it. This is also just like a 5-minute long scene of just them having a snowball fight and like no character development happening. It's just like a pointless filler scene of them having this really like uncomfortably long snowball fight. It was just a little too long. But then eventually this big snowball this big snowball that gets shot out of the cannon that this guy has, it hits a tree and bounces off the tree and goes and hits like the main Christmas tree in the town square, and it breaks, and they're like, "Uh-oh,
wasn't me."
Yeah, but Tinsel's right there, the robot, and he's like, "Oh, well, you guys are in trouble now." Takes him to Santa. He's like, "Come on, we're gonna go to Santa." And then we get to the toy factory because that's where they're being brought to go see Santa, and they just show literally the same exact shots of the elves building toys that was in the beginning montage. They show all of them again, and they're the same exact shots, like exactly.
I didn't think you would notice.
It's exactly the same shots of a dude spray painting a toy car, tossing a box on top of a sleigh. They're the same shots. We get it. They even played the same song in the background. Like, I feel like when they were editing the video, they just like copy and pasted that section and just like put it right.
Turn down the volume a little bit.
Yeah. Anyway, oh yeah. So at this point, Winter starts making fun of Snowflake for having a girl's name.
Is Snowflake really?
Snowflake is not a girl's name.
Can you put a gender on a fucking snowflake?
I don't think so. Oh, all these dang snowflakes with their girl names.
Safe spaces.
But yeah, I just don't. This was like a plot point in the movie of Snowflake having a girl's name.
Yeah,
and I don't understand. It doesn't seem any more girlier than Winter does.
You can't put
a gender on the word snowflake or the word winter
or like any other generic word,
like just noun. They're just like putting just genders on a noun.
Yeah,
it just made me so mad. Anyway, Tinsel brings them in to see Santa, and there's a reindeer in there. This reindeer's name...
I thought that reindeer was a dog.
What? Why?
Like at first, it just looked like a dog. I thought it was a dog until they showed the scene of her flying.
No. Her name is Sparkle, and she's not like other reindeer.
She's the only one that looks different.
She's the only one that looks different. She's got a purple head of human hair.
I feel like it was more pink.
It's like a pink purple... Just like human hair, though. Human hair, though.
Fuchsia hair?
Fuchsia hair. Fuchsia human hair. It wasn't fur.
It was like a human hair.
It was just a hairstyle. Yeah, it was like a human hairstyle.
She's so edgy.
Yeah, and she also had her fuchsia headphones. She's like, oh, I'm so cool. I'm so unique with my weird human-like hair. I can't get over that.
She's different. Don't judge her.
Is she like wearing a wig or something? Why? Why is she the only reindeer that has hair?
Okay, but like, okay. If I was a reindeer, would I dye just the hair on top of my head pink?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
would
for
I
real.
dye
The whole fur.
coat? Yeah.
Like, what do you do? Or was she born like that? Like, what?
She was born this way, okay?
I don't get it. There's so much stuff in this movie that is so confusing and doesn't make sense. And it's not that we weren't paying attention. It just doesn't. Why does she have purple hair? Fuchsia. Where did she get headphones from?
I don't know.
Where did she keep her iPod? She doesn't have pockets.
I think wasn't she wearing clothes or something?
Was she? She had like a collar.
Yeah.
Maybe it was in the collar. Who knows? But she mentions that she got in trouble at sleigh practice. She was listening to music while they were flying around, and she was just listening to like Christmas music,
but like faster.
Yeah, it was like a pop like cover or something. And she's like, a good thing that I liked about this movie is they actually put the headphones on her ears, which was good. But it also looked very weird and wouldn't have worked because they were just on her ears floating in midair. So whatever. But yeah, she gets distracted by listening to these pop covers of Christmas music, and she crashes the sleigh and everybody falls down. I don't remember which reindeer,
Blitzen.
or something, gets like in a full body cast.
And everybody else was totally
fucking
fine.
wrecked, apparently. So now Santa brings them into his office. He gives them hot chocolate.
I was really confused by why he brought all 3 of them in there. Cause they're like 2 separate incidents.
Yeah, it was. And then like he just keeps talking to them like they all did the same thing.
Yeah, but they did.
Yeah.
They didn't help
follow
with
the
Christmas.
rules. Well, no, it's bullshit though. He's like, you guys didn't obey. He's like talking to all 3 of them. 2 of them did one thing. One did the other. And he's like, oh, you guys didn't obey the law of Christmas. And then like some elves pop out and say the law, which is an elf's job is never done until there's a present for everyone.
I mean,
but one of them is literally a reindeer and not an elf. It doesn't apply to her. She doesn't make the presents.
I feel like that was the first time she messed up, too.
Yeah, like, chill out. She's like a teenager.
Yeah.
Jeez. But yeah, it just made me so mad that like, that law applies to the elves that make the toys. This has nothing to do with this reindeer.
Maybe they should broaden the thing.
Apparently, but nope. He's just gonna blame her for not making toys, apparently. He tells them that they're on the naughty list, and they like freak out. They're like, oh no, and then like
naughty list.
the elves have like a vision that their siblings are like telling their parents like, oh, they're on the naughty list, and their parents like faint and stuff.
I didn't know elves got presents for Christmas.
Yeah,
though.
me either.
I don't think I've seen a movie that does that.
Like gives them presents. I don't know. Also, these are children. Should they be working in the factory?
Yeah,
that's like child labor right there. Are there adults?
Well, they had parents
in that like vision that wasn't real.
No,
there's
I know
like,
it wasn't. Why would they imagine parents if they didn't have parents?
Yeah, there's like 2 adult
like slightly
elves in like
taller?
the movie. In the whole movie, there's 2 adult elves.
Why is this? Oh, I feel like that one naughty elf was also
that's
an
what I was talking
adult.
about. That one, and then
it showed his mom and dad.
That was in the vision, though.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't
Okay,
real.
I feel
Maybe they were
like-
just hallucinating that they had parents.
Well, it's very sad. Probably because
Yeah.
of all this work they have to do.
But then there was like an older elf that was pulling Blitzen when he was in the full body cast, and he had a gray beard. Those are the only 2 like adult elves in this entire movie. Also, the only 2 other elves besides the main characters that aren't just like generic looking. Yeah. Santa says that they have to do some chores, so he brings in like tinsel, and he's like, you're in charge of these kids, give them the chores, and he gives them like this long list of chores and stuff. Winter then tries to like talk his way out of it and like smooth talk Santa. He's like, come on, why don't you practice some forgiveness for Christmas?
Teach a lesson to everybody.
And then Santa's like, no, you're gonna do some fucking chores, you dumb kid.
Mind the coal.
They have to get up like super early, and they're like, oh, I don't want to get up early. Like, do they not get up early to like start their jobs?
Do they look like they get up early?
That's true. They don't even do their jobs, actually.
Exactly.
Their chores include putting up some Christmas lights, which that should have already been done.
I feel like that was done everywhere.
It's like the day before Christmas Eve. They're polishing some statues, cleaning windows, cleaning bathrooms, just like classic stuff that they probably should just have like someone already doing. Why don't people already clean the bathrooms?
They would have janitors.
Yeah, I guess they don't have a janitor. They just make the naughty kids do it. Also, were these the only naughty elves at all?
I think so.
I guess everyone would probably behave. I don't know.
They like their job.
That's true. That's true. They get a nice living. Yeah. But Winter the whole time is just slacking off. Classic Winter. You know, just like not doing his job.
Trying to find the easy way out.
Yeah. And then like they're like cleaning some windows, and Tinsel's like, "Oh, you guys got to get back to work, man." And then Sparkle just like sticks her tongue out for like no reason, and it gets stuck on the window. Like, why did she stick her? She just stuck her tongue out.
They live at the North Pole. Did you see that?
But she like stuck her tongue out for no reason. It wasn't there wasn't a reason to do that, and it got stuck on a window because jokes.
Aha!
Get it? But you need to like make a reason for her to stick her tongue out. Like it like I just said that Tinsel like came and yelled at them or whatever, but it happened like 30 seconds after that. So she wasn't sticking her tongue out at Tinsel. She just literally stuck her tongue out for no reason. For no reason, and it got stuck on a window. You can't just like make a joke like that and have it just like happen.
Maybe she wanted to get it stuck on the window.
Well, that's dumb. Because then she
Don't
like freaked out
judge her.
afterwards.
Well, yeah, I'd
It's like,
freak
yeah,
out
of
too.
course. What else was gonna happen? Tinsel then takes them to the mines of misery because they were slacking off, where they all gotta mine some coal. And then they're like mining coal, and they hear some laughing coming from the mine.
It was very scary
Yeah.
laughing.
And there's an elf. His name is Merkel. And apparently he's been on the naughty list since 1967.
Wow.
And it shows some flashbacks of him just like being a dick and like breaking like Christmas ornaments and farting and
like
stuff.
tripping people.
Too much farting. There were like
farting's funny.
There were like 3 different fart jokes in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Right here. I was just like farting. But he got in trouble because he switched the naughty and nice lists in 1967.
Okay, but I don't even know how he got away with that because the naughty list was so dirty and gross looking and the nice list was so clean. Like, did you really not notice that?
And then he just like picked up a pencil and didn't erase naughty and nice.
Just
He wrote over them, and then it just looked perfect at the end. You know, because this is just like the laziest animation I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, and then so like here's my problem with Merkel. If he's such a rebel. And he doesn't like following the rules. He hates the rules. He hates Christmas. Why does he continue to mine the coal?
I don't think he hates following the rules. I think he just doesn't like Christmas.
Why doesn't he just leave?
Where's he gonna go? He's on the fucking North Pole.
Why is he's just gonna live his days mining coal?
Well, yeah, because then the bad kids get that. So he is supplying the presents for the bad kids.
That would make sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, it makes a little bit more sense. Still, I still feel like he wouldn't have stayed there for how long has it been? This movie came out like 2013, I think.
2013?
Yeah.
Wow, I thought it was older.
No, it came out. I came out like just like a few years ago. So yeah, he's been like mining coal for like 50 years.
This movie went to Big Lots really fast.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like when we bought it.
Yeah.
But yeah, all these the Winter, Sparkle, and Snowflake all freak out because they don't want to be like him. They don't want to mine coal for the rest of their lives. We got to be good kids. So now Tinsel brings them to the assembly line, and they have to clean and oil it all. And Sparkle says this line, I don't have thumbs, so I'll sit this one out. But but she's done every single other chore with them.
Oh, yeah.
And all of those also require
coal.
Yeah, she mined coal and cleaned windows.
What?
She cleaned windows, which is the same exact motion as cleaning an assembly line. This isn't. You can't just make this excuse now.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Oh my god, I can't. This movie. They just. I wonder if they made this. How long it took them to make this? Just like, what do you think? A week?
I don't know. Maybe
The whole production cycle.
Yeah.
I'd be mad if this movie took more than a month to make.
I mean, animation's hard.
Awful. Oh, not this animation. I could make this animation.
Do it.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
I'll make a better version of this where Tinsel turns evil, and they have to actually save Christmas.
And then he gets like an allergic reaction to candy.
Yeah, to candy canes at some point, but nope, doesn't happen in this movie. Whatever. Anyway, Winter is like, I have an idea, because they're like slowly cleaning the assembly line, and Tinsel wants it done by the end of breakfast.
But also wants it done by hand?
Yeah.
And like, isn't it all done by hand?
Yeah. And then so Winter's like, I got an idea. And it like sounds like he's just going to be a little stinker, and he's going to come up with some plot. But he just grabs a broom and just like, he runs down the line.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, yeah, that's just like in a more efficient way to do this.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, great idea. I don't know why this is like bad. I don't know why Snowflake is like acting like it's bad.
That's when he yells at him that it needs to be done by hand.
Yeah, and
but
like,
he's
what?
Sweeping.
Like,
like,
is what?
What's wrong with the broom?
I don't know. But then, so they did it all real fast, you know, because it was super efficient. But Winter accidentally hits a switch and gets like wrapped up in a box, even though like earlier in that montage we saw all the elves doing that by hand instead of on an assembly line.
Yeah,
So I don't know. I don't know why he gets. I don't know why he gets packaged up in a thing.
I don't know why that breaks the
Yeah,
machine.
it just like breaks the assembly line for no reason.
That box was the perfect size for him, so it's not like it was bigger than the usual
Yeah.
dolls.
So it just breaks the assembly line for no fucking reason. and Tinsel gets like super mad at them and like so he's like, now you have to help the chef
That'd
or
be
whatever.
fun. I'd have
And
fun.
There's only one chef
For
in
this
the whole
town.
town. There's one chef. Oh yeah, and so I have some lines written down from this scene because Sparkle just says some good stuff in this one. She says, "Why do all these cookies have to be the same? What's wrong with being different? That's how I like it." Because she's not like all those other reindeer. She's
pink hair.
a unique She's like let's give these cookies some edge or something. Yeah, she says something like that. And then the elves are like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "Being original."
My favorite part about the comment after giving them some edge, she just pours pink frosting all over them.
Well, also here's my problem: is she's like, "Oh, what's wrong with being different? I want these cookies to be unique." And then they continue to just like squirt some pink frosting on all of them in the exact same place on all of them.
Yeah, but now they're all unique together.
So true. Not like the other cookies, am I right? This one, like all the other scenes of them doing chores were fine, and they didn't really mess it up too much. But this one, they fucked up big time, because they just like refused to make the recipe that the chef gave them. He's like, "Yeah, you need like 5 cups of sugar to make these cookies. Don't put that frosting on them." And they're like, "Let's put frosting all over them. And also, let's not make cookies and just get some vegetables from somewhere."
Healthy.
Where did they get those vegetables from?
There's probably vegetables in the kitchen.
Why? All they eat is cookies, apparently.
But like, they were sitting there talking about how they're not going to follow the rules and just going to do their own thing. And then the chef just like, because the chef's trying to keep his reputation.
Oh yeah, so he leaves.
Well, what do you expect?
He just leaves.
Oh, you're going to mess up everything? I'm going to leave.
But they just make like this platter of raw vegetables.
It looks good though.
It looked good. I don't know where they got the vegetables from. Also, Tinsel doesn't really seem mad at them.
Because they made the food.
Yeah, and he's like, "Okay, I guess this is fine." But then next day they get a call and they all go to the hospital. All the elves are just like groaning on hospital beds.
Why weren't they though?
Did they not eat the food? But yeah, so all of these elves have food poisoning. From the raw vegetables that they gave them.
There was some sprouts.
You know how you just give maybe they had some alfalfa in there or something. Just like they just literally gave them like carrots and shit.
Yeah,
and they got food poisoning somehow. There's like absolutely no way they would have done that. This movie doesn't know how food poisoning works, does it? Even like the reindeer, even Santa's sick. Everybody's sick except for these 3 elves, the 2 elves and the reindeer, conveniently. And so they have to do everything in 24 hours. They have to save Christmas.
Oh man.
And yeah, so this would have been a good place for like maybe Santa's sick the whole time and they have to deliver the presents. Maybe the robot goes crazy. They have to actually save Christmas. No, they just have to like make the toys.
Do what they were already doing.
Yeah, they just gotta make toys. So Winter and Snowflake are making all the toys, and Winter's like, "I'm gonna make the race cars and the Space Laser 4 video games, and you make all the dolls because your name's Snowflake."
And that's girly.
Yeah, and then like Snowflake is like, "Yeah, but why is it a girl's name? Why is yours like a boy's name?" And he's like, "Winter is strong and powerful, huge storms and bitter cold. Snowflakes are tiny things that you taste with your tongue." Duh. You know how men are strong and powerful and women are tiny things?
That you taste with your tongue?
Yeah. And men are huge storms and bitter colds? Typical gender roles.
Yeah.
Right? Whoa.
Oh, man.
Classic. I can't believe they tried. They should have given them other names. They should have just given them like normal names. Like name him Leslie or something. That's also like
Chris.
Yeah, well, like, because Leslie's also could be a boy's and a
Chris
girl's
could
name.
Be a girl's name.
That's true. I haven't met a girl's name Chris. Whatever. Just give him like it would have worked. Why did they give him Snowflake and Winter? That doesn't make any sense. Those are just nouns. Oh my god. Okay. Well, then we cut over to Sparkle, and she's spraying glitter all over the place, putting on glittery purple clothes, including this like super stylish glittery fuchsia. Puts on this fuchsia fedora.
Oh man,
It's so sick. Oh man, so cool. She has to train a bunch of just like old dumb reindeer
And a moose.
and a moose.
Why can the moose fly?
I don't know.
Why?
If there's a moose, why not just why is he even there?
I don't know.
In the stables. Why not just like, hey, maybe how about you don't join us then?
Okay, but like maybe
'Cause
that's
you're
his
moose.
home, but why can the moose fly?
I don't know. But yeah, there's this old couple of reindeer and then like a younger reindeer and then the moose. But then we go back.
It's not fuchsia, I was mistaken.
Wow. What is it?
I don't know. Fuchsia looks darker than what she was wearing.
It's a light fuchsia.
Like fuchsia.
There we go. So we're gonna cut back. We cut back. Well, we're not gonna. The movie's gonna.
Oh, I thought we were gonna.
Here we go. We're gonna cut back to the elves now. Winter just starts like, he just starts like fucking with the assembly line for no reason. Like they were just like putting them in boxes by themselves, and then he's just like, I'm gonna pull some levers because I'm a troublemaker. Haha.
Oh.
And then it just breaks from him just like pulling levers.
Maybe
Like,
he pulled the wrong lever.
why is there a wrong lever? But then he's like telling him like, I'm gonna mess with this assembly line. You go do the dolls. And he's like, you gotta be safe. And he says, safety is my middle name. And then Snowflake is like, no, Tinkle is your middle name. And Winter says, only you and Mom know that. But like, does their dad not know his middle name?
Do they have a dad?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because that vision. Well, I guess they did mention their mom. So I guess their mom is another adult. We don't know about the dad though. Maybe
there's just one mom that
Maybe it's
births
like
all the babies,
or
and
maybe-
they inject her with.
Ooh,
with
Santa's the dad.
oh,
That's what we didn't see a
puppy.
Mrs. Claus in
That's
this movie.
true.
Ooh.
Mrs. Elf.
There's some deep lore in this movie.
Must watch it again and learn.
Yes, we need a sequel, please. The Naughty List 2, too naughty to list. There we go. Let's make it. We'll make it, and then we'll have something about his allergy, and then the robot will get angry.
And he won't be on the list because he's too naughty.
Yeah, and then
Too naughty to
the plot is the robot teams up with Merkel, and they're trying to take down Christmas.
Ooh, trying to give everybody coal.
They're trying to give everybody food poisoning.
Oh, trying to kill everyone.
Yeah. It's an edgy sequel to this movie. Winter is just like, he's still fucking with the assembly line, like always, and he's like, I'm gonna make it go fast, so these toys get made faster, and it's like, okay, like, why wasn't it going fast already?
But they were working on a good pace because like Snowflake said that it takes like a team to work
Yeah,
it.
but still, it's like he turns it to like max speed, and it's like, okay, yeah,
Frantic mode.
yeah, it like breaks the assembly line, but like, why is that even an option if it just breaks the assembly line?
I don't
Just
know.
like cap it at some point, guys. Just like whatever's the fastest it could possibly be without breaking, that's the fastest it can be. Don't make it go faster.
No, but what if it goes faster?
What if it has a frantic mode that just breaks it, like actually just breaks it though? How about we just have a lever where if you pull it, it breaks everything? How about that?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, and it goes fast and it breaks it all.
It's so frantic.
Whoa.
I mean, it's labeled frantic.
Yeah, they have a
so-
meter labeled what was it? What's the other one?
I don't remember what the other one was.
I don't know. It's just like good job,
Frantic.
and then frantic on the other side. No middle anywhere.
There wasn't even like a middle. It was
Yeah,
literally
it wasn't even like a
half.
real meter. It was just like, I don't know. I can't describe it in audio form.
It was a circle. Half of it was green. Half of it was red.
But then like it wasn't like, it didn't line up with like the arrow.
It didn't.
I don't know. It was
I feel
weird.
Like it was fine.
It's
Okay.
it's hard to
Watch the movie.
hard to just watch this movie.
Well, just watch that scene.
Yeah, just that one scene. What's next? So now we're back with Sparkle. She's like training these dumb old people.
Those dumb old people rode with Rudolph.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know they rode with Rudolph. Yeah. So yeah, these are like old reindeer who used to fly back in the day.
And a fucking moose.
Yeah. Were there also like there's only 2 that used to fly back, and all the other ones are like still young?
Maybe they all have food poisoning.
Well, no, they all have food poisoning. Oh, the
rest of
older
the
ones.
old
Oh, that
deer,
would
yeah.
make sense. Yeah. Why did these ones? Did they not eat last night? What?
I don't know.
Oh my god. But so they hit a turn, and the dumb old man he doesn't turn, and they all crash and die.
He's so old he can't hear.
Oh no, he's so old. But yeah, no, that's that whole scene.
Yeah.
They just crash and nobody gets
Hurt.
hurt.
Didn't go well.
Nobody gets hurt like Blitzen.
Like before, yeah.
Whatever.
Blitzen.
Yeah, sure. Nobody gets hurt. They're all fine because they landed in snow. It's like whatever.
It was a fluffy bed.
Yeah. And then we're back with the elves. This whole section is just like cutting back and forth very like frantically between these two scenes, which was like very unnecessary. They should have just like not cut back and forth so much. But yeah, now we're back with the elves. Winter is like doing something to the games. He like put them in the machine, some machine, and he's like, this'll make it go faster.
I mean, that's what that machine was built for, but I guess he didn't know how to use it because he got an incomplete in his board game building class.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
I didn't hear any of that at all. But yeah. So he puts the games in. Apparently these games are you just have to put two pieces together and they're a game.
Ta-da.
But he can't do that. So he puts it in this machine that apparently does it for you. But instead, they transform into flying laser shooting ships.
They
These
become the game.
Game cartridges just turn into little ships that shoot lasers at them. This scene was I think the worst one because none of it made sense and I had no idea like sometimes I'm like, oh, this makes no sense, but we could probably like talk about it for a little bit and figure it out. This one, I don't think we could talk about this enough to like figure out, because like what was that machine supposed to do?
It animates it.
What?
But it didn't do it right. So it animated it to because it's a video game.
No. No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Because like you just gotta put them together. Why don't you just gotta put them together? But it put them together wrong, and they became sentient.
It didn't even like put them together. They weren't together when they came.
They
out of
weren't.
the
I thought they
machine.
were like just in a wrong.
No.
Well, yeah, they just like gained sentient. He put it in the wrong tube. He put it in the tube that gave it life, and also made it hostile towards them, and gave it real lasers. And made them fly.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, we should really get rid of that tube, guys. We don't need that
Put
one.
some caution tape on
Yeah.
there.
Anyway, they're like, oh, we got to put this reflective wrapping paper on so it deflects their
Lasers?
shots.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, these lasers that are shooting through like ornaments.
Yeah,
and
like
things
and like
presents.
machines and stuff. But no, this
wrapping paper.
wrapping paper it's reflective, so
Duh.
it'll reflect their lasers.
Obviously.
But there's okay, there's a button on the machine, and they gotta press it to turn them off. Turn off the laser ships.
But like, why is the fail-safe button
on top of it
like,
where no one can reach it?
So high up.
But also, so like, are they like being controlled by the machine or
the machine gave it life? The machine giveth, the machine taketh.
But so the machine gives them life, and then it has their life.
It's like the life source.
And
you turn off the power, and it doesn't have life.
And you press a button on the machine. Bye bye. They're all gone now. Why was this scene here? Cut it out.
This was the turning point for Winter.
No, but they could have done better.
They could have done way better with a lot of things.
They could have had a scene where something happens with candy canes and his brother gets like an allergic reaction and he's got to save him. He's got to be a good boy and save him or something, you know, like a good movie, like a better movie. I shouldn't say good movie.
Lasers.
Like, yeah, maybe how about, okay, instead of having a scene where he is like allergic to candy canes and that has something to do with anything in the plot, how about the games shoot lasers at them?
But like,
you know how like a video game shoots lasers at you sometimes?
What if they make it real?
Like, you know those crazy computer games those kids play? What if one of them came to life and shot lasers at you? Huh? How about that?
Print
Call
it.
Drake Bell. Get him on the line. Oh my, I don't know. Also, they were like cartridge games. Like this is like 2013. Everything's disc based. There's like no cartridge.
Maybe they were just really big cases.
Maybe, I guess so. Anyway, I guess we're done with that. I don't really want to talk.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's good. It's good.
It's just a bad scene, and it.
They press the button, the lasers stop, the games go back to normal, and then they wrap all the presents.
Yeah, they finished the toys, even though most of them got destroyed by the lasers.
They did it.
They still did it, I
Saved
guess.
Christmas.
See, that could have been a plot point. They could have been like, "Shit, now we got to make all these toys, but we don't have enough time."
I think that's what they were going for.
They had enough time though. Then they're just so they forget about it. There's so many parts in this movie that should, if this was a better movie, they should have led to a plot point. But for some reason, they have this strict 45-minute time that they need to get this movie in.
That's
so
all they could afford Drake Bell for.
Yeah, for 45, literally 45 minutes. He did all these scenes one take. Perfect. He's a good man.
Best actor.
But anyway, after all that bullshit that happened with those ships, we go back to Sparkle. She has hooked her iPod up to the sleigh, I guess.
It was like on a speaker system on the ground.
Yeah, and then she also like put a disco ball on the sleigh for no reason. They can't see that. No one can see that. Even if Santa's in that sleigh, he's still not facing the disco ball.
Party.
But she hooked it up to the sleigh so that the reindeer can hear the rhythm of the sleigh bells, because the old man couldn't hear very well. So they could hear, so they could all be in sync together. And now the old man's like, I can hear better, and they like try it out, and it works. She did good.
They do one trial run.
Yep.
And then they put the presents on the sleigh, and Santa delivers them.
She had like barely any development in these scenes. It was just like she did bad. Next scene, she did good.
She did it her way.
She do bad. She put on some music and it's unique, and she did a good one.
So different.
She's so unique and different because she has a disco ball on the sleigh.
Human hair.
And human hair and a fedora.
A shiny fedora.
But yeah, so it's the next day. All the toys are done. Santa's better. And she trained all the reindeer, and Santa's gone, and he did it.
Yep. Save Christmas.
Hooray!
Woo!
They saved Christmas.
Oh, they're not on the naughty list anymore either.
Well, they don't know that. They're wondering, are we on the naughty list?
Right.
Oh, are we still on the naughty list?
They open their presents together.
Yeah, next day they get their presents and they're like, oh, it's all lumpy. It's probably coal. and Sparkle comes over for some reason.
Gotta open the presents
Is
together.
she not going to do it with her
They're
parents?
BFFs now.
Also, wait, their parents weren't there. Maybe there aren't parents. And neither were their siblings. Maybe they don't have siblings either.
I'm telling you, they've got one birth mother.
Mm-hmm. Maybe, okay, so it was him having an allergic reaction to those candy canes from earlier, and he hallucinated that he had a mom and dad and siblings, but really it's just him and Winter. Or maybe he made them up in his mind because Winter bullies him all the time, so he has like an imaginary family.
He's bullied and overworked.
Yeah. So stressed. But yeah, their family's not there when they're opening these. Sparkle comes over. Yeah, they open it up, and they're just like bells
with nice engravings on them.
Oh yeah, it's like Santa's like, thank you for doing this. You guys aren't on the naughty list anymore.
Woo.
They got some bells.
Congrats.
Ring a ding ding. And then we cut to the town square, and Santa's like, here comes Sparkle, gonna sing a song for some reason.
Too.
I guess she sings also?
She mentioned that earlier in the movie.
A little, like one time. She's like, oh, this coal dust is getting in my vocal cords.
There goes my career.
Yeah, like what career? All reindeer do is like fly the sleigh, right?
She's different.
Yeah, she's unique. She's going to be the only person in the North Pole that sings, I guess. I don't know. But she sings this song about being on the naughty list. And so, like, did they think this was going to be like a hit?
Okay, but
song?
They said naughty list so many times. It's just that's the name of the movie.
Yep, naughty. I don't remember how the song goes. If I can find it online, I'll play it at the end of the podcast.
Yes.
But I highly doubt I will be able to find it online.
Record it off the movie.
I'm not gonna go through all that effort. If I can find it online, I will put that naughty list song at the end of this. But I probably will not find it.
You know.
Oh yeah. Also, while she's like singing this smash hit of a song, the like old reindeer
They're just
are
like,
just like
on the
standing behind her on the
stage?
stage. Like, oh, did you find it?
No, I opened YouTube and it just started playing something.
But yeah, they're just like standing behind her on the stage. Like not, no, they're not
Just, like,
doing
bobbing
anything.
their head.
Yeah, they're just like it's really awkward.
Yeah.
It's like really very
Why
awkward.
are they on the stage?
I don't know. They aren't doing. They're standing right in front of the speaker actually too. So like, please move, guys. Did you find it?
I found the full movie.
Oh, on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, guys. Well, I guess I'll do it. Take it from that then. That's enough. Yeah, if you guys want to watch this movie, go watch it. I guess.
Oh, it was a Cartoon Network special.
It was.
Yeah.
What? This was very bad though.
Yeah.
Are you sure it was a Cartoon Network special?
They only put that on Cartoon Network specials.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Huh. Okay, yeah, I guess
know.
this was a Cartoon Network movie then. It was super bad though. Well, anyway, what are you gonna rate the
10,
naughty list? 10?
11.
Oh boy.
10, 11.
10, 11. Minus 10 minus 11. Negative 1. No.
I don't know. 3.
3. I'm gonna give it like a 2. No. I really can't think of anything that was good about this movie.
That ending song.
Oh, so true. That was a hit right there. No, did I say I said something? I said like one good thing about this. Where was it?
I don't remember.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I can't find it. So I'm gonna give it a 1.
You can give it a 1?
I'm gonna give it
Oh man.
a 1. Should I give it a 1? Yeah. The animation was terrible. The writing was terrible. It was all bad.
I stand by my 3.
I think I'm gonna give it a 1. I can't remember what the one thing that I liked about the movie. I remember it wasn't a very big part of the movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think yeah, I'm gonna give this movie a 1
Dang.
because it was so bad. And I in watching this movie, in like the 2 hours we spent talking about watching this movie and talking about it, I have already thought up of like a. I have already thought of a better plot for this movie in like 2 hours. But no, that's what this movie was. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 1, and I'm gonna give it 10 out of 10 for Too Naughty to List, the new film coming from One Holiday at a Time Productions. Check it out in 2018.
Yep.
Too Naughty to List.
In theaters near you.
Yep.
Or Cartoon Network channels
Cartoon
near
Network.
you.
Yeah, only near you. If it's far away from you, you can't listen to it or watch it. I mean.
Oh.
We should write a script for it.
Let's just fucking do it.
Let's do it. Let's write a script for it, and then we'll just put it up online.
Somebody animate this, please. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, animators, our animation friends. But yeah, anyway, would you recommend somebody watch this movie? I don't think. Well,
if you've got some friends that you want to make fun of a movie with,
it's only like 45 minutes
Yeah,
long.
you got
It's
some
not
free
like
time.
it's not a huge commitment. I'd say no, but also yes because it's so short. You know what I mean? Like if it was longer, if it was like over an hour long, this would definitely be a no for me.
yeah.
But it's only like 40 minutes. It's not that long. Just watch it so you can figure out what we're talking about in this movie because it's crazy and ridiculous.
It's on YouTube. It's very easy to find.
Yeah, so it's super easy to track down. Only 40 minutes. I say watch it. I don't think we said which if they should watch the last 2 episodes that we did.
You should watch Shark Tank.
Yeah, you should watch Shark Tank. That was all right.
Independence.
We actually didn't rate Shark Tank, but I put a rating up on the website.
Was it 10?
No, I think because we rated it afterwards, not on the podcast, and we gave it like a 6 or something.
Oh,
like
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't rate it in the episode, but I put it up on the website in the rating section. But yeah, and then Independence Day, I'd say you watch that movie. It's a good movie.
It's a really long movie, so put some time aside for it.
But it's a good movie. You should watch that. Anyway, that's just some housekeeping. But now, let me think of a clever thing to say about this movie. So, as long as you're not on the naughty list, how about you join the both of us for a nice little dip in the celebration tank? You dive in.
I gotta leave though. I'm not on the naughty list.
Oh, wait. Okay, well, no, you can be in.
Oh.
Okay, it's fine. If you're on the naughty list,
Let's
whatever.
go. Oh no.
Okay.
let's chit chat about some holidays.
Yeah, let's just have a nice chat. So we got today is Tuesday the 30th.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. It's still Ramadan.
Happy Ramadan.
Happy Ramadan. I hope you're fasting. If you want to listen to what Ramadan's all about, listen to our last episode.
Wasn't it our last episode?
Yeah, that was in our last
I
episode.
feel like Ramadan was forever ago.
No, it like just started.
Ha!
Yeah. But also on the 30th, we have Aguia Independence Day.
Happy Aguia Independence Day.
Yeah, happy Aguia Independence Day. Aguia, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure.
I think it's Agoya.
Aguia?
Like the seasoning.
Yeah, like the seasoning company. Aguia, I think that's how you pronounce it anyway, is a Caribbean island, an island in the Caribbean.
Wow, a Caribbean island is an island in the Caribbean?
Yeah, did you know? Fun fact.
Wow, fun.
But on the May 30th, 1967, is the day that they had a march to their police headquarters and they first started protesting for their independence. It's not the day they got their independence, but it's the day they started like trying to get their independence.
Cheating?
Yeah, it's weird because they actually got their independence in like December or something, but they celebrated on this day. But they celebrated by having marches and parades and stuff like that. And they also have an around the island boat race.
Oh man.
Yeah, and
that's fun.
They advertise and say like it's a great time for tourists to come and visit because they're having lots of festivities, and you can join in the boat races.
I want to join in the boat races.
Let's go to Anguilla.
Heck yeah!
Right now, everybody join us. And then what else we got on the 30th?
Well, speaking of boats,
Ooh.
there's the Dragon Boat Festival.
Happy Dragon Boat Festival.
Happy Dragon Boat Festival. It's the traditional holiday, which has roots in China. It's celebrated on the 5th day of the 5th month on the lunar calendar. And I found this website about this person that lives in China or something, and he was talking about the Dragon Boat Festival and their experience. One of the stories behind the Dragon Boat Festival that this person heard growing up was that it features a very loyal patriot, poet, and strategist named Ku Yan, who was an advisor to the king during the Warring States period of Chinese history. During this time, however, the king was very proud and corrupt, and he refused to take Ku Yan's advice, which is dumb. Why would you have an advisor and not take his advice?
Yeah, what?
And then when Ku Yan expressed disapproval, the king exiled the advisor, but because of his decisions, Ku Yan's kingdom was soon conquered. The event devastated Ku Yan, and he committed suicide by jumping into the Milu River. Ku Yan's daughter was worried about her father's body being eaten by fish and shrimp.
I mean, yeah.
So she went to the river every day and threw rice in to feed the animals.
Why not just get his body out?
So they would leave his body
Just
alone.
get his body out then.
Just feed them instead.
No, just get it out.
This is cool.
He's just like floating there, and you can like see him, and she's just like, oh, I guess I should put some rice in there or something. Fish eat rice, right? It's like hard rice.
And she would wrap the rice in bamboo leaves to keep it from scattering in the water.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like a boat. Kind of dragon.
And a dragon,
yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, that's one of the main backstories. Also, another tradition that they follow on the Dragon Boat Festival is balancing raw eggs so that it stands on a flat surface. It's only something that can be done it's supposedly only something that can be done during the festival. The best time to attempt this feat is at high noon on the day of the celebration. If you are able to balance the egg, then you will have good luck for the rest of the year.
I could probably do it right now, probably.
If eggs are too easy, apparently brooms are also able to be balanced.
I feel like they'll be easier. Right?
I'm gonna go grab an egg.
Do it. We're gonna do it live. Live on the air. We're gonna balance an egg. Give me one too. I want to try and balance an egg. All right. Let's do this. Well, actually, maybe this might be a little bit difficult. So
if you stop shaking the table. You know what? It can only be done on the festival.
I guess so. I guess it's true. You can only do it on the festival.
At high noon.
Man, we are truly fools, aren't we?
I'm not gonna give up.
Okay, well you keep doing it while we keep trying to talk about these holidays, okay?
'Kay.
Can you pay attention?
I'm paying attention.
No, I was just asking if you can.
Oh, yeah.
While you're doing it.
I can multitask.
Okay, good. So, also on the 30th, we have Shavuot.
Happy Shavuot.
I think that's how it's pronounced. It starts on the evening of the 30th and goes until the evening of July 1st. It is also known as the Festival of Weeks, or in some other places it's called Pentecost.
Pentecost is a different holiday.
Oh, we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
But anyway, it commemorates. It's a Jewish holiday. It commemorates when God gave the Torah to the people of Israel, and it also marks the season of the grain harvest. It's one of the least popular holidays in the Jewish faith. Like almost nobody celebrates it, and the people that do usually only celebrate it for one day rather than I think it's 3 days. It's like it starts on the evening of the 30th and ends on the evening of the 1st. So it's kind of 2 days, kind of 3 days, whatever. But yeah, like a lot of people like don't really celebrate it. In the old days, farmers would bring the first fruit or first crop that they grew that season, and they'd bring it to the temple, and just like this first fruit of the harvest.
Woo.
But these days, people just have meals and pray and stuff like that. Classic stuff. But then after that, what day was that? That was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. No holidays.
Happy Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, we're just keep doing Ramadan.
Live your lives,
That's what we're
yeah.
doing. Just keep on with the Ramadan.
Keep on Ramadan.
But then we have Monday, July 4th, June 4th.
Yeah, wait.
It is not July 4th.
No.
We're just gonna skip June this year, guys. We don't need
July.
it. Yeah,
That's good.
June 4th. What do we got on June 4th?
Well, we got Canadian Armed Forces Day.
Happy Canadian Armed Forces Day.
Happy Canadian Armed Forces Day. It's the first Sunday in June. And it's not a public holiday.
Cool.
Woo! Woo!
But also on the 4th, we have Flag Day of the Finnish Defense Forces.
Wow! Happy Flag Day of the Finnish Defense Forces.
Yep. It commemorates the birthday of Baron G. Mannerheim, who was the Marshal of Finland. It's just an observed holiday. There's no, like, celebrations. It's super weird that there's a flag for their defense forces and also a flag day for their defense forces flag. And it's just the Finnish flag with just, like, some stuff on it, pretty much.
Isn't that all flags, though?
That's true. You got me there. What else we got on the 4th?
We got another flag day. It's Estonian Flag Day.
A happy Estonian Flag Day.
They made their flag in 1844. And it was made to represent a forest in winter because it's like white on the bottom.
Let me look at this flag.
It's white on the bottom, black in the middle, and blue up top.
Ooh.
Which is like white for the snow and then black for like a night with the trees.
That's nice.
Blue for the sky, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I don't do anything for it.
Oh, that's fun. We should get some people to do some stuff for flag days. There's no one ever celebrates a flag
let's
day.
Get a flag for everywhere.
Yeah.
Hang them.
Let's get an Estonian flag, Finnish Armed Forces flag.
Put a flag in all these bricks.
Get some like pendants.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. We have we have a bunch of holiday stuff up. When we had Jason Hill on, he like mentioned how much holiday stuff we had up, and I didn't realize it, but we do. Yeah. We have some like that painting has like Halloween stuff in it, and then we have Christmas lights still up because we're too lazy to take them down.
They're beautiful.
They're nice. We have our Christmas stockings are still up because we're too lazy to take those down. It's just very festive in here.
The thing I got you for Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah,
kind of
Valentine's Day themed thing. Yeah, it's just we got a penguin over there.
We got birds all over the place dressed in winter clothes and Halloween costumes.
Yeah, it's very festive in here, and we didn't even do that on purpose.
Yeah.
So maybe we should start doing it on purpose.
Right, let's do it. Let's get those fucking birds from downstairs.
See, look at that. If we do that, we never have to decorate for a holiday ever because we can just be decorated for every holiday all the time.
I am too down.
That would be so fun. Let's do it. Why not?
Let's
Let's get some flags up in here. But either way, We also on the 4th. 4th is just like full of holidays.
It is.
We have National Cancer Survivors Day.
Happy National Cancer Survivors Day.
It was founded by the National Cancer Survivors Day Foundation.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. They help with like counseling and treatment and stuff. It's just they're just like, we should have a day where we celebrate these people. And that's pretty much it. And like hospitals and support groups will have like events and get-togethers and stuff like that. And it's just like, good job, guys, you did it.
Wow.
But what else do we got on the 4th? I think this is the last holiday on the 4th.
We got Pentecost.
Happy Pentecost.
Happy Pentecost.
We mentioned this just moments ago.
I know. Oh, feels like just yesterday. So it is celebrated 50 days from Easter Sunday, including Easter Sunday. So 49 days or 7 weeks after Easter Sunday.
That's
so it
so
always occurs on a
confusing.
Sunday. I know. It's the 10th day after Ascension Thursday, which itself is 40 days from Easter.
These Christian holidays, you have to chill, okay? Just make it a day. You don't need to be like, 4 weeks and 3 days after the first full moon of May or whatever. Like, fuck off. Just make it June 4th. Just make it June 4th. Whatever.
It has to be 50 days after Easter.
But why though? It's so confusing. I don't want to have to look at star charts to fucking figure out when we have to celebrate Pentecost. I don't care. I'm not going to care enough to do that.
Well.
Anyway, let's talk about Pentecost.
Let's talk about Pentecost. So remember how last week we talked about Ascension Thursday?
Yeah.
Well, this is Jesus descending.
What though? What? I don't remember any of this.
It's when it refers to the descent of the Holy Spirit upon the apostles and the other followers of Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
He goes up, he goes back down.
Jesus go up, he go down.
That's Easter.
Happy Easter. Jesus go up, Jesus go down, Jesus go back up. Happy Easter, everyone.
Happy Easter.
Happy Pentecost.
Yeah, people have feasts. They eat a ton of food.
That's good.
Like a ton.
I like that. I'm pro.
I'm down. Pro Pentecost.
So you know who else is down? Jesus.
He go back up.
And he go back up. Bye bye. Okay. But then the next day, Tuesday the 5th.
Tuesday.
Yep. Oh wait, what am I talking about? We don't have to talk about Tuesday.
Shit.
That's next week.
Find out next
Ooh,
week.
we have some. Don't we have some holidays for you next week?
We got wed.
We got wed. Wait, what? Oh, wed. Okay. Yeah, you want to know what wed stands for? How about you
Stay tuned.
stay tuned
Till
because
next
we
week.
accidentally already researched these holidays because I forgot that this show comes out on Tuesdays, I guess. But anyway, so huh?
Any wed.
Any wed?
Keep them engaged.
Oh, what does it mean?
We'll find out in a week from today.
Okay, well, thank you to Hannah Paris for our artwork. She did a good job, and she always does a good job.
Good job.
Good job.
She go up.
She go down. Follow us on like Facebook and Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher.
Yep.
All the things.
All of it. Everyone.
If you go on our website, we're there. Trust me.
You go
You just
on
gotta look.
one holiday at a time.
.com.
We're there.
Oh man.
Shit.
We go up.
We go down.
We're all over the place.
We ascend.
We descend, and then we eat food. But yeah, you can go, like she said, you can go on our website. We got tons of stuff there. We got lists of movies. We got lists of TV shows. We got a holiday calendar. If we're missing any holidays, which we definitely are, because like every day I see like a holiday posted on Facebook. Like today's like National Brothers Day or something like that.
There's so
Or the
many
day we're
holidays.
recording, not the day this episode goes up. Yeah, and so I miss a ton of them. So go on the holiday calendar and tell me some that we're missing, because I want to have them all.
We're missing a bunch.
I want to collect them all. Put them all right there. And then rate us on iTunes because that helps us a lot. We need to get up to number 1. Why are we not at number 1 yet?
It's been weeks.
We've been doing this show for like 2 months. We're not number 1 already? Come on.
Disappointed. disappointed.
Come on. You can also like and subscribe on YouTube and comment there and stuff because we're there also. And that's another good way to get people to listen to the show. It's real fun.
Yep.
You can also, if you have any like fan mail or any comments or anything, send it to oneholidayaatime@gmail.com.
Yep.
You could do that.
Yep.
Yep. And that's it.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
Go balance an egg.
Yeah, go try and balance an egg.
At high noon.
At high noon.
High noon.
High noon.
High noon.
You know what that sun does at high noon?
It go up?
It go up. And then it go back down. That's what it do.
That's what it do.
That's what it do.
That's what we do.
We go up we upload. And then you download.
I don't know why.
Or stream. You can stream it too.
Yeah,
I mean, you don't have to really download it.
It's a lot of work to download.
You just stream on like
pretty long.
Pretty much anything, honestly. You don't really have to download anymore. You used to have to download podcasts back in the old days, but now you can just stream it.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
I've been called wicked, full of mischief and rude, deprived of all direction, with a bad attitude. I might look cute and sweet, but I got all the boys beat. You get the gist. I'm on the naughty list. Whoa, full of sugar and spice. I'm on the naughty list. I just want to be nice. I'm on the naughty list. Say I've gotta be a good bit this year. Better make my toys clean and quick and shine. But I'd rather just have fun, even with work to be done. You get the gist. I'm on the naughty list. Whoa, full of sugar and spice. I'm on the naughty list. I just want to be nice. I'm on the naughty list. Santa, if you listen, I've changed. I've turned a new leaf. My priorities rearranged. I'm up at 6, in bed by 8. I eat my veggies and clean my plate.
So Santa, how about you take me off the naughty list?
Whoa, full of sugar and spice. I'm on the naughty list.
Look at you, having a little fun. I like it. Merry Christmas, Tinsel.
Merry Christmas! Oh my gosh, is that snow? I'll be good, I promise. Can I watch the sleigh?